How does it feel to be a suspect, Mankin?
What?
You're an obvious choice of suspect because you called the watch. You were the first on the scene. Round here, that means it's practically a closed case.
I don't see why. You were there when I got there.
I was unconscious.
Well, I heard a commotion. That's what made me check it out in the first place. Maybe Mundy managed to knock you out before he died.
While he was tied and blind? Perhaps he said a particularly offensive word and I fainted.
Well, I happen to know that the watch consider you a suspect.
Well, don't forget that I know something that they don't. That you're a liar and you can't be trusted.
Just because you can't trust me doesn't mean no one can trust me.
So how do you think having a murder in one of your rooms is going to affect business? Pull in the goth crowd, do you think?
Shut up, Lewton. I don't feel like engaging in small talk. Not with you, anyway.
So why did you kill Mundy?
What? I didn't lay a finger on him. You gotta be crazy. Do you have any idea how bad all this is for business? Why would I cause all this? I'd have to be crazy.
Vimes told me that you're a suspect.
Of course I'm a suspect. I'm half elf. We're always a suspect. No one trusts us.
Does the word Azil mean anything to you?
Leave me alone, Lewton.
I found some frayed rope in the rafters of the room where Mundy was killed.
Congratulations. What's that got to do with me?
I was hoping you could tell me.
You're optimistic.
Not at all. I figure you'd like me to stop asking you questions.
It wouldn't be my first wish, but it'd be in my top 10.
Tell me about the rope.
Why don't you tell me about the rope? You found it, not me.
Mankin wasn't going to risk incriminating himself under any circumstances. Once again, I'd have to worm it out of him. I need to speak with Sapphire.
Try and imagine how much I care.
Look, is she here or not?
She's in her dressing room.
I suppose I could have asked for some rope, but I still have some pride. Not much, but it was all I had. That's all for now.
Always a pleasure.
The frayed rope in the rafters was the same as the rope around Mundy's legs. The rope that used to be tied to the grapple. That had to mean that Mundy was hung upside down and then killed. And that meant someone cut him down after he was killed. Curiouser and curiouser. I'd learnt that Mundy had been hung upside down by his legs before he was killed.
Come to persecute me some more, Lewton?
A man's got to have a hobby. I've been thinking hard about Mundy's death, and there's something that doesn't add up.
Oh, enthrall me with your erudite wisdom, great one.
When Mundy was killed, he was hanging from the ceiling, but when the watch turned up, he was on the ground.
Maybe the killer cut him down when he was dead.
I don't think so. I think that message was written by Mundy, and I don't think the killer saw him write it, which means someone must have cut him down. Somebody who was in that room cut Mundy down. I don't think it was the killer, and I know it wasn't me.
What are you getting at?
You cut him down, didn't you?
Why should I tell you?
I've already told you. I don't think the killer would have cut him down. Which means if you cut him down, you're in the clear.
All right, yeah, so I cut him down. Happy now?
Why?
Not everything has a reason, Lewton.
But people can usually find reasons for what they do.
Well, draw your own conclusions.
I was missing something, but I couldn't see what. You cut down Mundy so you could search him, didn't you?
What are you suggesting?
Nothing worse than the truth. You're a liar and a thief.
All right, Lewton. What is it you want? What have I got to do to get you to leave?
Just give me what you found in Mundy's boot, and I'll leave you alone.
Here. You want it? Have it. It's worthless anyway.
What is it?
How the hell should I know? Now, I kept my end of the bargain. You keep yours. Leave me alone.
We'll see, Mankin. I figure I owe you at least one lie.
Get out, Lewton.
In my own time, Mankin had given me a small coin. But it wasn't any type of coin I recognized. I guess I should be grateful to the half-elf for keeping the clue away from the watch. But frankly, I just didn't like the little weasel. The only time I saw Mundy, he was playing with this coin. A metallic flat disc with a square hole in the center. The coin had markings on one side that I couldn't read. It wasn't from any nation I'd ever heard of. What did you find out about Mundy's coin?
It's bad enough that you've stolen it from me without me sharing everything I learned with you.
You didn't learn anything, did you?
That's not strictly true.
You learned it wasn't worth anything.
If it had been, do you think I'd have given it to you?
That's all for now.
Always a pleasure.
They say that the universe is full of particles called inspirations. One of them hit me at that moment because I suddenly realized something that should have been obvious. If Mundy was hung upside down, and if Mundy wrote the message, then the message was upside down. Turning it around in my head, I could see that it read 3712V. It wasn't a meaningless word after all. It was a meaningless combination of letters and numbers instead. Somehow that seemed much, much worse. I suppose I could hit Mundy over the head with the crowbar. I'm sure he wouldn't mind being dead and all. But it all seemed so unnecessary. What was I going to do? Pry off his boots? I could have ripped open the painting looking for some vital clue on the back of the canvas. But I was certain there was nothing there.